Hey kids, gonna do a little different video for you. Well, I mean, it's not like I have many for you to choose from, but I have a few questions regarding my sim rig. So I'm going to give you a little tour on that and kind of let you know the gist of how things came about, how I got them, how long I've had them, and how shitty they are. So here you go. Oh, here she is. No name for it, but this is what I got in all of its glory. This is what I have been racing on for quite some time. Two monitors there, a nice one in the middle, kind of a nice one on the other side. That's where I keep Discord and my stream and all that. I guess we'll just start with the chassis here. This right here is a Bob Earl Virtual Racing chassis, VRC. Landon won this actually as a trophy. This was the prize for being in the 2012 Real Sim Racing Full Throttle Cup Series champion. Landon dominated that season and put a spanking on all of us, but I did finish second. He had a sim seat at that time, so there was no use for this, and had promised that. Well, he told me he'd let me have it not long after it was delivered. A few things about it you can see: a little worn out here. The older I get, the more back support I get. She is pretty dirty, but I've tried to clean it. I got some stains on it. I'll throw some pictures in there. My unrelated niece at the time, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I guess I dropped a ball of spaghetti on her. I'll throw that picture in here right now. But yeah, so I stained it pretty good. But I've had this thing for going on 11 years now. 11 years. Started out with a G20. When I got back into iRacing, it was a G25. And then I got me a G27. And right now, as a wheel, I'm running this G920. It's the Xbox version. That orange tape right there is to keep that light from bothering me so much. It helps, it doesn't. I don't really pay attention to it anymore. But I do have the shifter as well. Now, here on the back at the pedals, I do have a set of a Fanatec V3. Let's see right here. Yeah. Fanatec V3 pedals. This foot pad, heel pad, I've had it reupholstered. I work in furniture, upholstery furniture, so I went ahead and got me a short end, and what a short end is where we've used almost all the fabric, and there's really nothing else we can make out of the roll of fabric, so we toss it. Well, naturally I had to get permission, but there's that. Now if you see, I do have it ratchet strapped on there. It does a pretty good job. The only real problem I have is when I'm getting a little throttle happy. You can kind of see there how the pedals are kind of lean forward. You can see where I press the gas pedal pretty hard there. But it doesn't affect me none. Hold it down. I mean, that's pretty tight right there. Now, this table here, had a friend who had this as pieces of wood just laying around, so we made this for my monitors. You see I've put markings there, so I know where the monitor needs to be. Kind of a racing thing there. $5 monitor, I can't remember, it's a LG, don't remember exactly what it is, but pretty good monitor. It does the job. Second monitor, I've had that for a while. So I've had to figure out a second monitor position and how I'm going to do that. So there's the tower, and that's how I do it. Those boxes right here are, if y'all were paying attention earlier in the year, but these are little washers that I had to get to fix my broken, I don't know, wheel plate, I guess you want to call it, where the wheel bolts to it. You can see there, I've got washers shimmied in there, kind of balance it out. And I'll show you a picture of underneath I took once I got it fixed. Now, this PC, I think I've had the tower since 2016. Got Ricky Rudd. Got Ricky Rudd sticker right there. Levi Garrett. But, yeah, I've had the tower since 2016. I've had some upgrades. You can see where I've had to rig it up. I broke my switch. Got coke in the first one, so you know, I took the little push thing out, made it work, and then I've lost it. I did something to the other one, like broke a wire or something. So I've had to go grab another switch out of another computer, and now that's my power switch. Pretty basic. I mean, it still plugs up to the same spots there on the motherboard. I have made some small upgrades to the computer. It's time for some more, but I just can't afford it right now, or I don't know if ever. I need to hit the lottery or something. But I'll show you kind of what we've got in there. Thing has served its job. So any sim racing win I have had since 2013, January of 2013, has been in this seat right here for the last 11 years of iRacing. But this is the rig. Some people might be spending thousands of dollars on theirs, not I. Now, it would be nice to have a better computer, but it is what it is. So let's see what we got in here. So, here's my processor, an Intel Core i7-8700 Coffee Lake. What is it? 6 core? I don't know. But there it is, right here. That's the processor. The motherboard, MicroStar International MSI 7860 Z370 Gaming Plus. That's what we got for that. RAM, got 2 sticks in there, I believe. DDR4, each one are 16 gigs, I think. That gives me a total of 32. I guess that just tells me more about the memory. You nerds will know more about that than I guess. My graphics card and Radeon RX 5700 XT. Pretty good for that. The card, the GPU is pretty okay for what's going on right now. My problem is memory and the processor. That's where my bottleneck is at right now. It's not very good, but I got what I got. So yeah. So that's what I've got in there. Anybody wants to be nice and kind of give me a little bit something more to work with, greatly appreciated. But other than that, there's the rig. R.J. Williams, a fake race car. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Talk to you later.